We're going to get things rolling with this. It is weird to think about, but because when I think about the Fantastic Four movie, I still feel like it's forever away. And it's not like it's coming out soon, but it's only in 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
Less than one baby away. Less than one pregnancy. If somebody in your relationship got pregnant yesterday, this movie will be here before your baby arrives. That's how soon it is. 8 months, comes out in July. Well, now, according to IGN, we now have an official synopsis for the movie. A kind of a description of what's going along. It's vague, but it gives us a little bit of insight what's going on. This is what IGN wrote about the new Fantastic Four movie. Here's the official Fantastic Four first step synopsis. Set against the vibrant backdrop of a 1960s-inspired retro-futuristic world. It's important to note that. Everybody's saying the movie takes place in the 1960s. Number one, no, it doesn't, because it's not our world. It's a different world.
Right.
And in that world, it's not even necessarily the 1960s. It's inspired by a 1960s retro-futuristic world. Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four First Steps introduces Marvel's first family. Reed Richards is Mr. Fantastic, played by Pedro Pascal. Sue Storm, a.k.a. Invisible Woman, played by Vanessa Kirby. Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, played by Joseph Quinn. And Ben Grimm / The Thing, of course, played by Emmy Award-winning Eben Moss-Bachrach, as they face their most daunting challenge yet. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond, they must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus, voiced by Ralph Ineson, and his enigmatic herald, Silver Surfer, played by Julia Garner. And if Galactus' plan to devour the entire planet and everyone on it weren't bad enough, it suddenly gets very personal. All right. So there's a couple of obvious things in here, and then one not so obvious thing. The obvious stuff is, okay, yeah, they set it up. We know it's going to be Galactus. We got that from Comic-Con because they showed a little bit of footage at Comic-Con. Mm-hmm. We already know we've got the one Galactus from the comic books. The female version from the comic books is going to be in this, probably just for one movie, but whatever. 1960s inspired retro-futuristic thing, we knew that. But here's the part that I find interesting. This part right here. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond. That tells me something. I don't think this movie's an origin story.
Yeah.
And I don't know that we have officially gotten word at that. It sounds like that this movie, right from the get-go, it's in this world. It's already established. The Fantastic Four are the heroes of this world. Like, I'm sure we'll get some kind of flashback to see how they became the Fantastic Four, but it sounds like we're not going to spend the first 40 minutes of this movie with this intrepid group of people going, well, let's go to fly to space today. Oh no, there's a cosmic storm coming. It sounds like we're going to bypass all that and maybe just sum it up in a quick thing. And I love that. You know, one of my favorite openings of any comic book movie was? It was the Ed Norton Hulk film. The John Campea Hulk film. Let's call it what it is.
That's true.
Where the beginning of the movie, the opening credits, are just newspaper clippings as the credits are rolling, newspaper clippings, things like showing like, oh, this guy, Dr. Banner, became the Hulk and blah, blah, blah. And then boom, we're right into the movie. I love that. I love that we didn't have to go through the origin story again. Mm-hmm. We can just jump right into the movie.
Similar to what Edge of Tomorrow did too. I really like the intro of that because it got down to it. It showed all the video clips of the president or whoever talking, and then just all the propaganda and the news articles, like you were saying, of the Ed Norton Hulk. I like when they get to it. If like sometimes like an origin story just drags on, and
yes,
we're all familiar with Fantastic Four, and even if we weren't, it's easier to get there. It's easy to get, I think. Like they're a family,
yeah,
and they got powers, right?
Deal with it.
Deal with it. No, but so I like that. I like this that we're starting in this world, the Fantastic Four here, and they're their heroes. That means we can spend more screen time with the plot of the film.
Yeah. And we already got conditioning because in Multiverse of Madness, we already saw that there's a Fantastic Four established.
Well, yeah, at least somewhere out there.
No, yeah, but like we don't have to be like, wait, who's that guy? You know?
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Life 360 Tile Trackers. With the holidays right around the corner, it's all about family, fun, and of course, keeping track of everything while traveling or hosting. For me, that's where Life 360's Tile Trackers are an absolute lifesaver. These little things help keep the holiday stress in check. Whether I'm tracking my keys, wallet, or even our luggage when we travel, Tile Trackers make it easy to keep tabs on everything important. Just open the Tile app to ring it when it's nearby, or track down its location on the map if it's a bit farther. I had mentioned this one time I went to a poker tournament in Vegas, and I keep everything, my wallet, my tablet, and stuff like that, in this satchel backpack of mine, and I thought I lost it. I went crazy for hours until I finally realized I had left it in the car. If I had had Tile Tracker, it would have made my life a lot simpler. And here's one of the things I love about Tile. Tile syncs with Life 360, so I can see the location of my family members and all of our tiled items in one spot. So make your holidays a little less stressful and family-proof your season with Life 360's Tile Trackers. Visit tile.com and use the code Campea to get 15% off. That's tile.com. Use the code Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about that little synopsis, the official synopsis now for Fantastic Four? I mean, a lot of this stuff in there, we pretty much already knew, but that like one little detail in there, I'm like, okay, that I find interesting. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.